Well, that was anticlimactic. So I was filming this, right? I was filming this like 10 minutes ago. And then I was feeling good about it. Apparently my video was too long. It was at least 20 minutes long. So now I'm going to have to redo it. So yeah, I got this figure in the mail. I really like it. It's the Green Devis. And by the way, if you follow my Instagram, which probably none of you do, you're gonna see some fun, kind of interesting pictures of him doing random stuff in my backyard. I'm gonna get the Gree figure once this whole COVID-19 thing finishes, and I'm not afraid to say it. COVID-19. I'm gonna say it again. COVID-19. Come on, demonetize my videos. I don't even make any money off of them. So yeah, please don't come after me, YouTube. Come on, please don't. I'm afraid. So I was gonna talk about a new figure I got just alongside this figure, like about 3 days apart. And by the way, it's from the same seller. I'm just playing around with it a little more. But this is the Green Devis, and I really like it. It's basically the antenna mold, which has the ball joint right there. And this one doesn't have the ball joint. It's just a swivel at the waist, and it doesn't really swivel that much. I got it out of the package, and the belt wanted to come off, so I'm going to have to super glue that belt back in. Or I'm going to have to super glue that belt so it doesn't come off. I don't really want his camo to come off. Only real, stuff that I don't really like about this figure is he didn't come with weapons. Said he came with 2 DC-17 pistols. Said he came with a DC-15 carbine. I'm gonna get him back in here. Said he came with DC-15 carbine and a DC-15. It said he came with a DC-15 carbine. And by the way, if you're wondering, well, if this is how is this a carbine? Well, I'll show you the Clone Wars because it looks more accurate. Look at this. I mean, look. This part on the bottom folds back, and it looks like it's just a carbine. It's just a carbine. And by the way, I had it on Echo. But this is by far my favorite figure because of the forest green. I like the forest green, even though it's not my favorite shade of green. That's my favorite shade of green. Sorry, I'm going to have to clean up that corner. It's got like some old gaming pieces in it, which I don't use. So, by the way, here, this is 2 of the, 4 weapons he said he came with. The guns that go in the holsters, those aren't big deals. I can just go steal some from my, I'm not going to really steal. I'm just going to go grab some from my, biker scouts. And, from the Empire. They use the same pistols. This figure was kind of released before the whole DC-17 pistol was really like the common pistol for officers, so they just released this figure. And by the way, I really like that visor. He's the Green Devis. Devis is red. All of this green. Imagine it, but just like a crimson looking red. Yeah, it's really nice. It looks like the Alabama red. No, more like this red. Tell me if this is Alabama red. I don't know. By the way, this is my custom ARF trooper from, he's just with the 82nd Scout Battalion. 82nd Scout Battalion. He's just with them, but he is like he's the second in command. This was supposed to be the first in command. And I'm glad I got him because he's just a green commander, forest green commander. I'm going to get the Commander Gree, and these 2 are going to be like best friends. Even though the 41st Elite and the 82nd Scout, which 82nd Scout is my own made-up name, is basically, you know, I need to think. 82nd Scout is basically a scout. they scout out the front lines, first one in, last one out, you know. And the 41st Elite are just, imagine, you know the biker scouts from Endor, and how cool they were, right? They rode the bikes and blow up on trees. Yeah, imagine that, but camo. Yeah, I like the camo. So this guy and Gree are gonna be, or one of his troopers, are gonna be like in my Instagram posts, in like I'm gonna set up like a little outpost down in the backyard. Which, by the way, most of this is artificial lighting, except for, well, not artificial. Most of this is natural lighting, except for the one artificial light I have right there, lamp. I like the little wheel, and then the outside world. And by the way, if I'm gonna glue this belt, I'm gonna use one of my favorite super glues, Loctite. Especially this bottle, it dries like instantly. That's how I got, spoiler alert, his jetpack on here. He's just an old figure, and I really need to talk about him. I like his jetpack. So I took, and it kept on falling out because the hole was tiny that the jetpack plugged into. So I just kind of shaved down the plastic on this jetpack and super glued it on. So yeah, I'm gonna, there's my low power. I'm gonna glue this belt because it keeps on trying to fall out, and he looks kind of like one of my first clones. Yeah, this is like a old and decrepit version of this. I got a clean one, yes. I still have the packaging, but that's a different video, is it? I'm not going to show the surprise because he's too good and too yellowed to be in this video. But, you know the sad part? I got that figure just because I wanted a yellowed figure so I can complain about it. I'm just kidding. I would never complain about it. But I had a figure of him. I'll tell you all about it in the next video. I need to speed this up before it gets to 10 minutes. So I just took Finn's jacket and put it on because it looks horrible with all the Sharpie and scofes and sketches. Yeah, I'm using JCC 2224 JCC 222-4s. Yeah, it doesn't roll off my tongue like it does with him. Sketches and scofes meme, or 2 out of 10. So I like this little pouch thing that comes on his arm. It's kind of like a ARC trooper, almost like this guy is an ARC trooper. Captain Rex is an ARC trooper. Commander Devis is an ARC trooper. How about Commander Bly? Yes, this is just a repaint of Bly. Imagine all of this, but in mustard yellow, movie accurate. That's the Bly I'm getting because the original one doesn't have the dark stripe. I need to hurry this up. My brain just blew up. I just had a brain malfunction. This guy's really cool. I like the visor, and I took it off earlier. While I was making the video. I was editing, and then I realized, hey, I have to take out a big chunk of this where I talked about the figure. He looks like Shrek. See that? This stuff makes him look like Shrek. Oh god, I'm getting close to 10 minutes. I'm sorry, guys, I'm stressing out because I don't want to have to redo this video for an 8th time. And my mom's home, so I'm going to go help her with the groceries. Anyway, guys, thanks. Come back soon.